Ever feel like the deep ocean is another planet right here on Earth? Well, you're not wrong. The abyss holds secrets so strange they make sci-fi look like a documentary. Today, we're diving deep, thousands of feet below the surface, to uncover 5 of the most wonderfully bizarre and baffling mysteries lurking in the darkness. These aren't just spooky stories. They're real-life enigmas that have scientists scratching their heads. So, grab your gear, check your oxygen levels, and let's descend into the unknown. First up on our dive, we head to the chilly waters of the Baltic Sea. In 2011, a team of Swedish ocean explorers was scanning the seabed for old shipwrecks when their sonar picked up something impossible. It was a massive, perfectly circular object, nearly 200 feet in diameter. When they saw the image, their jaws dropped. It looked uncannily like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Nicknamed the Baltic Sea Anomaly, this object appears to be resting at the end of a 300-meter-long, flattened track on the ocean floor, almost like a runway. The story gets even weirder. When the dive team went back to investigate, they reported that all of their electronic equipment, from cameras to satellite phones, completely died whenever their boat floated directly above the object. Once they moved away, everything switched back on. Scientists have tried to explain it away as a unique glacial rock deposit, something left behind by the Ice Age. But many, including the divers who saw it firsthand, aren't convinced. A natural rock that shuts down electronics, a formation that looks like a famous spaceship. The Baltic Sea Anomaly remains a truly mind-boggling puzzle, a piece of a story we just can't decipher. Next, let's talk about the sounds of the deep. The ocean is far from silent. It's filled with a symphony of strange noises. You might have heard of the infamous bloop, a powerful ultra-low frequency sound that was eventually traced to icebergs cracking. But there are other sounds that are still complete mysteries. Meet the upsweep. First detected by hydrophones in 1991, the upsweep is a long train of narrow-band wails that sweep upward in frequency like a ghostly siren call from the abyss. It's so loud it can be heard by sensors all across the Pacific Ocean from one side to the other. What's truly peculiar is its timing. The sound seems to follow a seasonal pattern, peaking in intensity every spring and autumn. For years, no one had a clue what it could be. The leading theory now suggests it might be related to volcanic and seismic activity. Perhaps the sound of seawater coming into contact with a massive pool of lava on the seafloor. But that's still just a theory. The ocean keeps its secrets well, and the source of this haunting Pacific-wide wail remains officially unidentified. It's a chilling reminder that there are forces at play in the deep that we are only just beginning to comprehend. Now, let's journey to the waters off the coast of Japan's Ryukyu Islands. Here, submerged beneath the waves, lies a structure so unbelievable it has sparked decades of fierce debate, the Yonaguni Monument. Discovered by a local diver in 1986, it's a massive rock formation that looks astonishingly man-made. We're talking about giant, tiered platforms with perfectly flat terraces, staircase-like structures with 90-degree angles, and carved features that look like pillars and even star-shaped patterns. It looks for all the world like a sunken pyramid or a lost temple. Some researchers are absolutely convinced that this is what it is, the ruins of a prehistoric 10,000-year-old civilization, a Japanese Atlantis swallowed by the sea. They argue that nature simply doesn't create such precise, complex geometry. On the other side of the debate, many geologists insist that the monument is a completely natural phenomenon. They believe that the region's strong underwater currents and frequent tectonic activity could have fractured the local sandstone over millennia, coincidentally carving it into these incredibly architectural shapes. So, is it a breathtaking wonder of the ancient world or a spectacular trick of geology? The evidence is tantalizing, but the final verdict is still lost to the depths. Have you ever heard the sailors' tales of the Milky Seas? For centuries, mariners shared harrowing stories of sailing into vast, eerie patches of ocean that glowed with a milky white light, stretching as far as the eye could see in the dead of night. For a long time, these accounts were dismissed as myths, hallucinations, or maritime folklore. But then, in 2005, science fiction became science fact. A satellite captured the first ever image of a Milky Sea in the Indian Ocean. It was enormous, a glowing patch of water roughly the size of the state of Connecticut, shining brightly enough to be seen from space. Scientists now know that this incredible phenomenon is caused by bioluminescence, specifically trillions upon trillions of luminous bacteria called Vibrio Harveyi, all glowing in perfect unison. But that discovery only opened up a bigger mystery. Why do they do it? Why do these microscopic bacteria occasionally gather in such unimaginably massive synchronized swarms, creating a glowing sea that can be spotted by satellites? There are theories, of course. Maybe it's a mating strategy, a way to attract fish to eat them so they can thrive in the fish's gut, or something else entirely. We simply don't know what triggers this breathtaking, ocean-sized light show. It's a beautiful and humbling reminder of the large-scale mysteries still hiding in plain sight. Our final stop takes us to the deepest, darkest, and coldest parts of the ocean, a realm of crushing pressure known as the abyss. Down here, something very strange happens to life. Many creatures that live in the deep grow to absolutely monstrous proportions compared to their relatives in shallower waters. This bizarre phenomenon is known as abyssal gigantism, and it has baffled marine biologists for over a century. It's the reason the deep ocean is home to creatures straight out of a nightmare. We're talking about colossal squids, behemoths with eyes the size of dinner plates that wage legendary battles with sperm whales. We have the Japanese spider crab, a spindly giant whose leg span can reach a terrifying 12 feet across. And then there's the giant isopod, which looks like a common pillbug or roly-poly, except it's the size of a football. So why does the deep sea breed giants? Scientists still aren't entirely sure. Is it an evolutionary adaptation to the extreme pressure? Does the freezing cold water slow down their metabolism and allow them to live longer and grow larger? Or is it a response to the scarce food supply, where growing big allows you to travel farther and survive longer between meals? Each theory has its merits, but the exact mechanism behind abyssal gigantism remains one of the greatest unsolved puzzles in biology. From alien-looking structures and ocean-wide sounds to glowing seas and real-life sea monsters, the deep ocean is the last true frontier of exploration on our own planet. We've only explored a tiny fraction of it, and every time we send a probe or a submersible down into the black, we find something that challenges our understanding of the world. These 5 mysteries are just the tip of the iceberg, or perhaps the tip of the deep-sea volcano. What other secrets are waiting to be discovered in the crushing dark? What wonders lie beyond our reach, just waiting to rewrite the books on history, biology, and physics? The ocean isn't just a body of water. It's a living, breathing mystery. Thanks so much for joining our deep dive today. If you enjoyed venturing into the unknown with us, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the weird and wonderful. Let us know in the comments which of these mysteries fascinates you the most. Until next time, stay curious.